Hi.
You're.
You should do ad libs. Like
Wait, you know what we should do? Like throughout the episode, just randomly, we should add an ad lib. Just like randomly throughout the episode, then just see if anybody's paying attention. And then we'll ask like, how many ad libs did you hear this episode?
how funny would it be if I got like a soundboard and just like
Randomly.
put the like this, like the air horn that you hear in a lot of rap or something, just like
just randomly throughout, and then you hear Travis Scott, yeah, Astro World. That's going in, right? Yeah, that's going in the episode.
asshole.
Asshole. All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. The best podcast in the world. There's no other podcast like it. Just us. Only us. Thank you. That was the episode.
I'd see you next week.
But to you guys, the episode has been out almost every week. But to us, we haven't recorded in like 2 weeks. So,
Or I haven't.
All
Well,
right.
yeah, you recorded
I've been recording.
2 last week. I haven't been on in 3 weeks.
yeah. So this is like our first time together recording in like 3 weeks. So yeah. What have you been up to?
It's November.
In November. It's fucking chilly as balls.
Right now, here in New Jersey, the weather is very sporadic though. Cause like a couple days ago, it was like 72 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was not cold out.
Yeah.
And then the next day it was like 35. And then last night it was freezing rain.
Yeah. It was. Welcome to New Jersey. Well, where the weather is a coin flip at this point.
Yeah.
So
I don't want it to be cold unless snow's coming down. I don't know.
Chicago just got snow, so we're supposed to get snow soon, thankfully.
Yeah?
Yeah. You want to be? Would you eat yellow snow?
If it's lemon flavored
Yeah. Only lemon flavored.
or piss flavored.
We're so funny. So I've been watching the CSGO Major, and I've been noticed. So I need to ask you this, right? So I was watching the CSGO Major, right? It was in
Yeah.
Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. If you guys don't know your geography, and the most random celebrities were there. Ready? Hear this:
Okay.
Travis Scott, Neymar,
Okay.
and Elfie, the porn star. We're all there watching.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Damn, that's embarrassing that
So-
I know that.
So I didn't even know she was until like it was like, oh, Elfie. I'm like, oh, let's see, check her out on Twitter, and then just nudes, and I'm like, oh, that's who she is.
Yeah.
So then I was like, this is the most random celebrity that are in the CS:GO Major right now.
What? And they were there like live?
Not Travis Scott wasn't there, Neymar wasn't. They were just watching through the TV, but like Elfie was actually there. She was like as a guest. She was brought in as a guest.
How do you do that? Here we go. These are porn star here to say a couple words.
Because she's sponsored by OneBet, and then the CS is sponsored by OneBet as well. So they're like, a
So they
collab.
linked them up.
They linked them up, and then it's just because the thing is, she was everywhere, like everywhere on the CS:GO Major, every like stage, she was there. Like they always like made sure she was like present.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
That's like putting fucking like Riley Reid in front of a Valorant match.
that's what I was gonna ask you. I'm like, what is the most? So the thing is, I was like talking. I was like, Riot would never bring a porn star in, but like, what kind of celebrity would they bring in? There's some random celebrities.
They bring up like people that can be role models, I guess. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you wouldn't call Lil Nas X a role model, but he seems like a pretty harmless guy, you know?
Yeah.
Or I mean, I would say Imagine Dragons are a terrible role model and that they're horrible people, but like
0 days since Danny has made fun of Imagine Dragons.
but like I guess they're all right. And they brought Zed, who's like he's a pretty cool guy.
yeah, but like those are like mostly artists. Like
Like what, random celebrities?
yeah, like a random celebrity that's not an artist. That
I feel like it'd be really funny if they brought like The Rock on, but not like The Rock in his like movie like comedy persona, like WWE Rock.
oh, okay,
you know,
okay.
like-
not
like-
not Dwayne Johnson. They want to bring in The Rock.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Who else would be? That would
Like,
be sick.
That would be funny. Except like he comes out in his wrestling outfit, like.
He just gives like random pros like the people's elbow, just fucking has a full on WWE match in the middle of the stage.
Tables, ladders, and chairs.
Oh my god! What else? Who else would be? Because I remember DJ Khaled did a performance for an Overwatch league, and that was fucking awful.
Yeah, because it's DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Really ironic that he put his ad lib or like his producer tag is "We the best music." No, it's the worst music.
He doesn't even like perform in his music. Like, the thing is, like, one of his albums, like, he doesn't even like. He's just not an
Well, he's a producer,
quote unquote. But like,
I think he gets ghost produced. That's neither here nor there.
but he's not. Yeah, I don't know. He pisses like. That was awful. I'm like thinking back of like esports events where they have celebrities, which is awful. Surprisingly, the Little Nas X wasn't bad.
See, it wasn't bad, but like I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the song that he made felt like a league song. You know?
No, it felt like a solo.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Imagine Dragons, but like the songs that they make for Worlds, like they fit the vibe.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, Lil Nas X, I feel like if he just like released that music like on his own,
It'd still do
it
fine.
would be like
That's just now the backing of
fine.
League,
yeah.
which is interesting, but yeah, that was just in my mind for some reason. I was like, that is the most random trio that's just in Rio for some reason. So that'd be interesting what celebrities Valorant would bring in, because they won't bring in a porn star. That's the one thing they won't bring in.
I'm lucky.
Yeah, because no, CS:GO is matured and they're like actual matured human beings. And I think if you brought a porn star to a Valorant community, they like wouldn't know how to like talk. Imagine it's like a Valorant convention,
Dude,
and then
if you brought a porn star to like Valorant Worlds or something, you'd have like Daznert out here biting his blanket and shit. Like it would be going sicko, man.
Oh fuck me.
No, I won't. Not
God.
here.
But yeah. Oh, good thing for you. Cypher buffs not finally happened yesterday.
Yeah, I heard.
As of recording is
that
Wednesday.
they've been
but-
rumored for like months and months and months.
Yeah, so now it finally happened.
So what's the
So the Cypher buff is when he throws his ultimate, it pings twice in a 4-second duration.
okay.
So
You can see what direction people are actually gonna run to.
So like it pings twice. So for example, I ult the body, you get pinged. 4 seconds later, you get pinged again. That's twice, only 2 times.
Okay.
So they did that,
That's insane.
and then you know how there's like a timer on the body? They removed that. Now it's unlimited.
That's really nice.
Okay, that's the ultimate. And then they made the tripwire longer. So they made the tripwire essentially like it went from 1,000 to 1,500. So it's just much longer now.
Oh, so you could put it in more spots.
Yeah, like more wacky spots if you find any. And I think they said like allies AoE doesn't break the tripwire anymore.
That's really nice.
So yes, but at the same time, he's still probably not gonna be meta just due to chamber.
Oh, okay. So all the shit that they were saying about like the tripwires are gonna stun on impact are just like
No,
that shit doesn't.
No, it doesn't stun. Unfortunately, so that's. I mean, it's good changes. These are like he's actually like a good. He's a good sentinel now. He's viable.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he can't be meta due to chamber.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's just gonna be like, when are they gonna finally nerf this fucker that's been this is a Yumi effect. Right now we're having a Yumi problem where we have a champion who's so viable, but if you don't pick him, you're gonna lose the game.
See, the thing with Chamber is it's not that his abilities are overpowered, it's just that his kit is so good. So you could tweak the abilities as much as you want, but like he's still gonna be played the same way, you know? Like sure, you can get him you could give him only 1 TP around, right? But like the real value he gets out of it is getting like opening picks, at least on defense with stuff like that. So like is changing how many times he can TP around gonna change it that much? Not really.
Well, you can also make the fact that his ultimate like is too strong, where it like moves like a marshal. and then shoots like it's a powerful as an op, but moves like a martial. Well, if you make the chamber ult feel like an actual op,
Yeah.
it would be nice. Or like make the fire rate slower. Like it's his ultimate that really is like the one that hurts a lot. You made it one ult more, but like it doesn't matter. You're still gonna feel it. And his
good chamber's gonna be getting it anyway.
yeah, like good chamber players will still be getting that. It's like it's still easy to get it. Like imagine, okay, for example, you get an orb, you get a kill, and you die. That's 3 ult orbs in one round. You're already like almost halfway there. So it's interesting. So I feel like Chamber, his ultimate is just like too broken. Again, he just it's a Yumi effect where like you can't ban characters in Valorant yet. So like if you have to pick him to win. It's simple as that. He's going to be picked no matter what. He's too good of a character. Yeah. And with the Cypher buff, I do like it. He actually makes him like, more viable now. But like to be fair, it's still going to be annoying. Just like knowing that in pro play at least, the meta is still going to be Chamber. Maybe we'll get a Cypher here and there, but like we're still going to get a Chamber as an automatic pick.
Yeah, shit's whack.
I think Fade got all of her util nerfed a little bit, where she now seems more like, how do I say it? She's not bad. She's not like nerfed to the ground, but she's like now like there's weaknesses to her because before she could do everything.
Yeah, she's not monkey anymore.
Yeah, you can't just like you can't just dump all your util onto somebody and like clear sight. Now like there's actual like you actually have to use a little bit of skill and like it's not her ability is not as effective as before, so it's not nice overall. But I feel like this patch is good, but unless they nerf Chamber, like the game is still going to be in a bad spot as an whole. So, I mean,
bad game, honestly. Who would play that game?
Yeah, only like they average only like 600,000 people a day only.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that's like rookie numbers. They need to boot that shit up. But yeah, I think that's overall. I mean, that's like literally one of the reasons why like I haven't been playing Valorant much, just because of the Chamber thing. It's just so annoying, which is like
interesting
and annoying to
just play Chamber.
But I'm not a bitch.
Yeah, you are.
Prove it. That's not what it is.
Whatever, dude.
Oh my god. But yeah, what you been up to lately?
COD Zombies.
Oh yeah, you talked about that. You wanted to play more COD Zombies.
I was craving it.
Craving it. Why? Did you get too tilted at League?
No. I haven't like played much League, not for any like reason in particular. League I kind of stopped playing at the end of the season because I was just waiting the season to end, but it ended today.
Yeah.
So ranked season doesn't start up again until January, I think.
Yeah.
So I'll probably start playing now that it's preseason again, and then the new jungle rework and stuff is out. Or at least I think it's out right now.
Yeah, but, people are saying it's like low. Like the changes are just not good. Everyone just says the changes overall is not good.
Really, I've heard very mixed things because like it makes a lot more people viable in the jungle, which I think is very cool. But I can definitely see why some people will not like it. But they also changed like a bunch of other stuff. I'd have to look at the patch notes, but like apparently they're adding some more of the dragons back. Wasn't
a Chemtech one of them?
Yeah, or the yeah, because when that dragon first came out, it was like it was really bad because some champions were super busted with it and some were just super weak because I don't know if you know what it did. It made like a cloud of smoke.
Oh yeah.
In the jungle that anyone who went into was invisible inside of. So for some people, it's really good for them because if you're like a melee champion or like that was when I was playing a lot of Pike, you could just wait in the smoke and then just pull people into it. But then like as an ADC, you can't just walk into the smoke because you're gonna get one shot, you know?
Yeah.
So like I don't know what they changed about it, but I heard that it's like stuff like that is gonna come back. It's just gonna be like reworked, which is kind of cool.
Well,
When are you gonna play again?
I don't
Went
want
to
play it.
Worlds and you never played.
I like watching League. I hate playing it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't. The thing is, like, I don't know. I just tried it multiple times where I just don't see myself playing that game. I don't know if it's just because it's a MOBA. I don't think it's just because it's a MOBA. I just don't. I don't know. Just not my type of, not my cup of tea.
You drink tea?
Yeah.
Like what kind?
Tea flavor tea.
Don't care. Didn't ask.
Well, you literally just fucking asked. Like, I have no idea what you're doing. You literally just fucking asked. Are you having another cough drop? Are you sick?
No.
You are sick, aren't you? Why the fuck are you having cough drops?
Nah, I was sick. Like, remember when I was sick?
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I have had this cough that has been lingering from that since, and it was better for like a couple days the other day, or like earlier last week, and now it's bad again. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Like, my throat doesn't hurt. Nothing like I'm just coughing, and it's just like I don't know. It's kind of sucks.
Kind of sus.
Among Us VR.
I've been wanting to play more VR. Wait, imagine Valorant in VR. Holy shit. Or like League in VR. How would that work?
I don't think League VR would work very well.
But it'd be like ARAM. You could just do like ARAM. But like, I think we'd do like the color, like, because you know, like from Melee Champs at least, like you're just in there, then you see a bunch of colors. Imagine you're like first person view of that shit. Like you'd go blind, I feel like.
Well, if you're, there's this game coming out. It's called Veil, and the devs are saying that it's going to be like the esports VR shooter.
That is esports VR,
and
seems
the main
interesting.
game mode is going to be diffusal. So like CS:GO, like Valorant. It's definitely a more.
Is it like a 5v5, 6v6? How is it?
I think it's 5-on-5, but yeah, it's very the devs say it's going to be tailored for competitive play specifically, and that yeah, it looks really cool.
That's
I think it's on
It's on pre-release right now?
Yeah, let me see.
Because that's interesting. Just VR competitively, like imagine you going up there instead of seeing people on the computer, like you're seeing them actually stand up and move and shit.
Well, there's already games that do that if you look it up.
Let's look up Veil. Is it even on Steam? Are you just spelling it wrong?
I don't think so. Last I saw, it was on pre-released.
All right, guys, this is ASMR. We're just trying to find out what Veil is.
Yeah. Oh, I was spelling it wrong.
Holy shit! Wait, it actually looks clean.
Like, it's more futuristic.
Oh, so it's just actually a straight shooter. It's nothing like no abilities or any of that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, it doesn't look bad. What the fuck?
November 17th comes out.
Wait, this game actually doesn't look bad at all. And it's like it's supposed to be an
And
esports.
there's like skins. But yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my god,
see?
yo, what the fuck? Wait, they showed some previews. What the hell? Wait, this is actually so sick.
So like,
Does it cater to any? So you know, like how in regular esports, like you bring your own mouse and keyboard and mouse pad.
yeah.
So for this, do you have to like? Do they provide you with an with like a VR headset, or do you bring your own?
You probably have your own,
Right?
I would think.
Or like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, because like for example, if we have the Quest 2, so if we're just so used to the Quest 2, but then they give us a Steam VR one,
I think you would probably bring your own because they're all cross-compatible.
right? Wait, that actually looks sick as fuck. Wait, esports VR, that's something that that hasn't been touched yet, really.
I think it would be really funny, but I feel like I would get so angry. Be like, I can't shoot anything.
It's like, yeah, because you actually like, I don't know, you're physically moving your gun and actually aiming.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's something that I'd break out my sweaty VR gun stock for.
Oh yeah, I forgot they have that too. That is literally perfect. That's actually sick.
That like, I'm gonna be a fucking sweat.
Because imagine like, oh, that'd be sick. Because you know how like in Halo and like Apex, like they have like team skins. Imagine like TSM, Optic, NRG, Sentinels. Like they get into this game and then you get like those skins.
See, I don't know how big this is gonna be because most VR games come out and they look sick like this, but then the problem is like there's not enough players, which is unfortunate.
I mean, VR is just so young. Like you can't really like. It's still a very young game or like a very young niche.
Yeah,
it's just like because for example, mobile kind of really just started finally like getting its traction. But before it was like nothing. Like nobody really cared about it.
Yeah,
but like now you see like Sentinels just signed like a Wild Rift team. So like it's just like okay, it's actually getting traction now. But like for VR, that's something that what's gonna go through. It's gonna go through the same thing that mobile did, or like it's not.
See, I definitely see VR being much bigger in the future if it becomes more affordable. But the thing with VR, why I can't see it getting big like soon, is because the actual barrier of entry is like so high.
What do you mean?
Because like for a lot of games, you get them on Steam, and it takes a lot of power to render a VR game because it renders for both of your eyes. It's not one thing and you look at the whole thing. It's like there's a different screen for both eyes. So the game has to be rendered twice.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Right? Very taxing on your PC. So like you need a good PC, first of all. Then you also need the headset and all this stuff, which is extra money. And like games, but I feel like it'll take a while because like right now, a lot of this stuff just like isn't cheap, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's a pretty big monetary commitment.
Yeah, I mean the Quest 2, like what like Meta did is they made the Quest 2 kind of affordable. They made it $300. But the thing is with the $300 is you can do a lot. If you had a PC plus the Quest 2, you could do everything. Like
yeah,
literally,
that's what I do.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's so good about the Quest 2, and that's why like it's good that they're trying to finally make it more affordable, and like it's really good. Like it actually runs well. It doesn't have any problems. The only issue is, I think they made it where you have to have a Facebook account. I think they removed that now, where you don't have to have a Facebook account. But before, you had to make a Facebook account. You had to link it with the Oculus, and people were like, "I don't want a Facebook account because I'm not going to use it."
It's not even that. That's not the problem. It's that I'm not sure if they still do this, but their TOS was like, so say I set up my Oculus with my Facebook account, right?
Yeah.
And you come over and you want to try it, so you play some online game, but you're on my Facebook account, I could get banned for that because it only wants the person who made the account to be playing on it.
That's fucking
which is like whack as fuck. I mean, like that hasn't happened to me. Tons of people have come and tried it, but it's like just because that's written in the TOS is like why?
Yeah. That makes no fucking sense because like you're essentially just making it like not like you people can't just come in and play it. Like you want more people to come and play it
and like
and use it just so you can like, hey, if somebody comes out, for example, if I don't have one and I come use yours and I'm like, man, I really fucking like this, I can buy one.
Yeah.
Like them just saying that it's just that's the dumbest TOS. I don't know because like they're trying to because like, I mean, there's no really, is there toxicity in VR? I don't really know.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's mad funny.
But that's like what's that game? What's that thing where you go into a VR world?
VR chat.
VR chat. But like that's the only thing. But like to be honest, I've played VR chat. It's like it's like the funniest shit. Nobody's actually toxic in there.
Well, that's because that's not like a game. That's just like a social club in VR, you know?
Yeah.
But like I played some shooters in VR and stuff, and people fucking, it's like COD lobbies.
Really?
Like OG COD lobbies. It's so funny.
Because like what, like you'll kill them and then like they'll start saying some racial slurs and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, I do think esports VR is good, and if this game actually pushes through it, it's nice. But I think we're still too early for that. I feel like I don't even know if you would see like huge orgs actually like, I don't know, investing, sponsoring it or investing money into it. Yeah. Like I don't see that, just because the fact is like it's too young and so uncertain too. And like, to be honest, we don't even know how the viewership is. Like you don't know how many people that are actually going there and watching it. Like the viewership, there's no like big names. But
I'm not gonna lie, I hate watching VR, like on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not fun
because it's like, it's just weird. Like it's not like a shooter or like an FPS or
a MOBA or
something like that. It's like in VR, like for the person who's playing it feels smooth, but like watching it, it's like bouncing all over the place, and like like it's just tough.
Yeah. So that's why I never watch VR, or like when a streamer has it, it's just boring to watch. It's like I'd rather be playing it. It's like watching Phasmophobia is like, to be honest with you, like I would not want to watch that. Like I'd rather be playing it actually.
Have you played Phasmo in VR?
No, but I want to, and I know it's scary as shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost had a fucking seizure the first time I died in Phasmo.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah. Yeah, Danny has the worst luck when it comes to Phasmo when we play.
The ghosts, they know I'm in the game and they want a bite of my ass.
So there was one instance where we were at the school, was it? The school map?
Yeah.
We were at the school map, right? So the ghost was in one of the bathrooms. I went in and I like did the whole thing, and then like the ghost came, right? I was in there, literally in the bathroom, and I think you, Noah, and John, you guys were out.
We were outside, and it walks out of the bathroom and fucking walks past John and Noah and just bolts at me, and I'm running my ass away.
I was doing all the work, and I was there, and then it completely ignores me, goes straight for Danny, and I'm like, dude, this had to be motivated in some kind of way.
It's because I'm white. I'm the only white person when we play.
Oh, dude, it's so funny because like Danny would be like, "All right, now I'm like," because Danny,
I'll get off. I'll literally get tilted. I'll be like, "I'm sick of dying."
It's actually like he'll get tilted because then you'll have like even harder modes, and I can't even imagine how many times we'll die on that one. So Phasmo is really fun, but it's kind of funny, and it kind of sucks that you can't like. It just like you're always getting targeted. Especially in VR, oh my god! Like it's scary because like it's actually in your face.
Now the thing that's scariest about it is because you don't run like with your legs. Like you just have the joystick, so you're like, I'm slow as fuck, and I can't do anything about it.
It's like you have to move in the game speed, but then you physically want to run.
Yeah, dead ass. Like There's some shit that like has made me want to run. Like it just in the main, like the lobby, there's like this door that's like cracked open. So I was throwing the basketballs on the hoop, and then the basketball rolled over by the door. Okay, so I go over, I reach down for the basketball, and a fucking jump scare is in the menu, and I fucking like fell over. I was like, oh.
Dude, it's so funny because people keep forgetting. It's like, you're in a tight spot, or like you're not actually in there, because it's funny. I don't know if you see those videos of some people like, I don't know, they're doing boxing, like they're doing like a boxing game, right? And they're boxing and they're physically moving forward, and then they accidentally hit somebody.
They punch the wall or punch somebody.
Somebody on the TV, and it's so funny because they're like, you understand it because like if anybody who actually played VR actually understands, like, yeah, it could be sometimes confusing, like your perception of like where you are.
Yeah,
you feel like so immersed in there that you feel like you're in there, but you don't actually understand. It's like, no, like you actually have to get out. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah,
because I mean, I feel like that's. Did you see that one thing where one guy made a model? Have you watched the anime SAO, like Sword Art Online? So rundown of SAO or Sword Art Online is that a guy goes into a VR. What are you doing? Stop fucking finger. You fuck. So it's based in. So he goes into a VR and he goes to a game, like an RPG, like an actual like MMORPG, and then he's in there, and then blah blah blah, and then everyone who's in there gets trapped, and if you die in the game, you die in real life. Right? That's the whole premise of the anime. And then it's like
like the Matrix.
Yeah, essentially the Matrix, right? So then some dude made a model. I don't know if it's a I still don't know if it's a meme or not because it looked very real. Like he was very serious talking about it. He made an SAO headset where if you die in there, you die in real life. You can't actually do it. And I don't know if you know, it's kind of fucking illegal.
Yeah.
So you can't
What,
actually
does it
do
drive like a spike into your head or something?
I don't know, but he said he made a model of what it could be, and he said he would like to do it. I'm like, who the fuck would sign up to this shit?
That's like saying I'm gonna do it and then get in like VR, like some shooter, and then just fucking die immediately.
Yeah, it's like imagine you like doing a shooter, then some dude actually comes in and shoots you in the head. It's like, all right, like there you go. It's like real life,
Huh.
which is like, I don't know why you would want to make that, or why do you want to put someone in that position? Because like that's illegal as fuck. First, you're attempted murder. That is attempted murder at that point.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny, but it's kind of fucked in the same time. It's funny in the sense like, why the fuck are you making it? But it's fucked. It's like, why the fuck are you making it?
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
Some people, man.
No, yeah, I would. To be honest with you, do you get dizzy as fuck after a VR? Like
No.
after an hour, you don't? Because for me, sometimes I get nauseous after like an hour of VR.
I think it's really weird because like Crystal, she gets motion sickness, but she says every time she plays VR, she's fine.
Like she gets motion sickness from like other things, and then when she plays,
from like, well, she'll get motion sickness from like some games.
Okay.
Like, fuck. She said like sometimes Minecraft after too long gives her motion sickness, which I think is
Interesting.
crazy.
It's a very
There's like other weird games that she's like, yeah, I can't play these for a long time. But then she's like, yeah, I would spend like, I don't know, a couple hours playing Beat Saber or something in VR, and I'm fine.
That's interesting because I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to it, but like I try it and I'll play like a few levels and I'll go in and I'm like, dude, I am like tripping fucking balls right now.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if because that's another thing is like, end of the day, it's a screen right in your eye.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. It's just like that. So imagine you playing like any game and you have like the screen an inch away from your face. Like that's just gonna give you motion sickness of some sorts.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's also a thing because like I'm surprised how some of these pros were like they have this monitor right in their face and I'm like,
You'll be blind by 30.
yeah, it's like I don't get that. It's like because now for me it's like I have like the night light, but like I'll have it to a certain extent where it's like just good, but it's like good for my eyes, but in the same time.
My screen's fucking orange past 10 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's fine, but like for me, the games like sometimes that doesn't optimize it is CS:GO. When I play CS:GO and like I'll alt tab and alt back, it will remove the night light. And I'm like, dude, I'm not like imagine me getting flashbanged at 10 p.m. It's like, oh my fucking eyes.
Yeah.
It's like that's also because like I got LASIK, so like I don't want to fuck up my eyes because I've had fucked up eyes for like 21 years, and I just got LASIK, so I don't want to fuck it up again.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be like 4 years later. I'm like, oh, back to glasses. Like, all right, I just wasted my fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also I'm kind of scared of going to VR because I don't want to fuck up my eyes.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like it's a pros and cons of me having because yeah, I don't know what to do because like I'm kind of nervous because that's why I don't want to play like anything too intensive in VR. So like Phasmophobia, that's not really that intensive. It's like
It's pretty dark too.
yeah, it's like dark as fuck too. So like the only thing is like the jump scares or like when you have like a lantern or something. Like that's really it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's not like that. It's not like Beat Saber where like shit ton of lights is like so much adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
But I say it's going places, but it's still very early. It is the future, but it's very early. We're like we're essentially in beta stage right now, or alpha of what VR could be doing, which 100%. Is interesting. Which is interesting. But I can't wait for the new game. Esports in VR is going to be interesting. It's just like watching VR again. It's not fun. It's not interesting to be fair. But yeah, I think that's it for the episode. But
dope on a rope.
Yeah, we have some good things coming up for the end of the year. So because we're way past the full year. I mean, I think we start
sometime in December. Anniversary video.
We're gonna have an anniversary video coming up, and we have some interesting things that's coming with the episode. We're adding with the episode, so tune in on that. But If you guys want, join the Discord. You'll guys get some early details of what we're working on if you join our Discord. So keep that in mind. But again, thank you guys for listening and watching. I love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I love you.